Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Allie. So today I wanted to talk about my keto journey, my progress as one of my goals for 2019. So keto is a high fat, moderate protein, low carb diet. When you introduce low carbs into your diet, your body starts processing fat as fuel rather than carbohydrates as fuel. So when you do this, your body will enter a state of ketosis and start producing ketones. I had tried keto about a year ago, but after about 4 days, I got the keto flu and I called it quits. And I just hadn't gone back to it. But I've had a few friends now who have had tremendous success doing the keto diet, and they've been doing it for over a year now. And I was excited to jump on board again, so I figured now's the time, no more excuses, just gonna do it. So for the past month, I went keto. This time around, I didn't get the keto flu, and I think it may be because I slowly transitioned myself away from carbs, kind of leading up to January. So my body was maybe a little bit more used to it. That's just my 2 cents on it. My first week, I lost 7 pounds, which was a pound a day. It was so encouraging to step on the scale and see a difference every single day. I was like, this is so the diet for me. This was such a great feeling to see such quick results. I had a decent amount of energy, and something that happened immediately was my skin started to drastically clear up. I have struggled with acne issues ever since I was like a teenager. And pretty much immediately, cutting out carbs, my face cleared up so much. My boyfriend looked at me and he was like, holy shit, your face looks awesome. So I had no idea that all these years it was carbs that was causing my inflammation of my skin. So I'm really excited that that was one of the things that I had noticed. After the first week of doing keto, I started doing intermittent fasting. I found it a lot easier to fast being on keto. It was like my cravings for carbs were starting to go away, and it was just wasn't as hungry as I had been, where before I couldn't even make it to lunch at some points without being starving. And now I find that I can pretty much go the entire day and just eating 1 meal a day, which has been really good because I feel like I have more control over what I eat now. I was completely addicted to carbs, and I didn't realize that level of addiction until doing keto. So after that first week, I did notice that the weight loss did start to slow down. Instead of losing a pound a day, which was pretty extreme, I started losing a pound every few days, give or take. And by the end of the month, I lost a total of 15 pounds. I eat under 20 grams of carbs a day, and I make sure that I'm producing ketones by using ketone test strips. I bought these on Amazon. So you pee on a stick and it will show you your ketone level, how many ketones that you are producing. So I thought it was really great as a way of validation, because for me, when you step on the scale and you don't see results for a few days, you want to make sure that you didn't go over, that you didn't mess something up, and you just start to get in your head a little bit. And it's nice to have validation from the strips that, hey, it's still working, your body's still doing what it's needing to do, you're just not going to see results every single day. It's really too high of an expectation to think you're going to lose weight every day. It is quick, but after the first week, I wouldn't expect to see those results. So during this past month, I didn't focus on counting calories. I only focused on counting my carbs to keep it under 20 grams of carbs a day. I did this because it's already a big change to make a shift from not eating carbs when carbs were pretty much my life. So I wanted to get used to eating less than 20 grams of carbs before I had to restrict myself in terms of calories. Going into this next month, I do see myself focusing a little bit more on the calorie intake, making sure that I'm getting all of my nutrients in, because I spent so much time just focusing on getting through the month getting through every day with the amount of carbs that I could have without feeling hungry or starving. My typical staple meals would be an omelet with cheddar cheese and spinach in it. I would make baked chicken with mozzarella and pesto. I'd have steak, tuna, salmon, tea with MCT oil. I measure out my veggies to make sure that I'm not going over, because some vegetables are pretty high in carbohydrates. So I'd have zucchini, cucumber, Brussels sprouts, so things like that. So this next month, it would be fun to dive into some more recipes and get a bit more creative with what I'm doing. I don't always have a ton of time, but I feel like that's an excuse for everyone, and I don't want to be that person. I will make the time, I'll figure it out, and I will find some fun recipes, kind of be a little bit more excited to do it, because after you've been doing keto for a while and you kind of stick to the same foods, it gets boring and you start to kind of want other things. You're sick of eating what you've been eating. So I'm excited to introduce some new exciting creations. So that's been my keto journey so far. I'm excited to go into next month and see what results month 2 will bring. So thanks for watching. Bye.